is a good podcast. Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. This is a good podcast.
I gotta write that down so I can remember to send it to you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for doing that. Hey, Colt,
Yes.
while Jake isn't here, I just want to let you know you're a good guy.
Thanks, man. I think you're a good guy too.
Thanks. We don't just so we're aware, we don't like Jakeb.
Really?
Yeah.
Is there a new reason or just all the ones that we kind of had building up?
The ones that we kind of had, and I do have a Colt Court.
Oh, we're going to Colt Court?
Yeah, I have a Colt
Early?
Court. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Let's intro the show and then maybe we go.
I don't know if we have to do
Okay.
a Colt Court. Well,
Come.
Do not come.
Well,
Come.
two.
Mouse.
I'm
Out.
gonna come.
Well,
Come.
two.
Mouse.
Out.
I don't feel included in this roundabout.
Okay.
One more time.
Well,
Come.
Two.
house.
It's not. That's
It's
not
not
the
house. It's not house.
Well,
Come.
Two
mouse.
Out.
of.
Wed.
Lock.
Well, I got to say two and of.
Yeah.
You want to start? Okay.
No, I don't. No, I
Oh,
don't.
I'm
No.
pointing to you.
Well.
Come.
Mouse.
Oh shit. We should just stop.
Welcome to Mouse Out of Wedlock. I am your host, Xander Noland, and to my left, we have the incredible audio engineer who is always ahead of the game, Colt Joyce.
Thank you.
And then to my right, he has disappeared.
Uh-oh.
I think he's about to get a garrote wire and murder me.
Uh-oh. He's choking Xander out. with the
Jacob
microphone
White
cable.
is murdering me.
Here he is.
I'm innocent.
Until proven guilty.
I love this country.
Okay.
I don't know if I do.
No.
You know,
Let's talk about that. Let's dig into that a little bit.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about America?
I feel like I've expressed my opinion and it's not been positive.
yeah, and I'm a loyalist still.
Oh, yeah.
He's
That's
hated
canon.
America for 300 years.
I have so everyone knows the queuing up for the Queen's funeral, like all over the country of England. Yeah. So like they introduced like a Fuddruckers type of like.
Wait, what?
What?
Okay.
Like a Fuddruckers
Happy,
type.
happy Queen Day. She did go die. And now that the Queen is dead, Charles.
That's Applebee's.
Is in charge. Okay.
Thank you.
So essentially, like you put your name down when it's your turn to go up, and they like text you. So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on the text for for me to get in line.
Oh.
Yeah.
So describing that as a Fuddruckers situation was very confusing.
Yeah,
for me.
I still don't really get that. Is
Yeah.
that
I
like
know my Fuddruckers.
I don't know if I've been to a Fuddruckers.
same?
Is that like a Chuck E. Cheese for
No,
adults?
no.
See, I thought it was more like a Applebee's TGIF kind of thing.
Yeah.
No, that's even more complicated than what it is.
It's where you take your
It's
children after not seeing them for a long time.
It is that.
Yeah.
Isn't
You
that
do-
where Jennifer Aniston worked in Office Space?
No, that was like a TGI Fridays.
It's a funny word, Fuddruckers.
Yeah, Fuddruckers.
What does it mean? Who is it? Is it a Mr. Fuddrucker?
I think so. It's a name. So Fuddruckers is
Okay.
just a burger restaurant. It might be
Computer
hot dogs.
guy is on
And
it.
It's like
But you get like a deli.
yeah, you get a little
tab
little
number?
deli tap, but like it's a like
Yeah.
like one of those.
See how my example, everyone knew it?
Well, Fuddruckers was universal to me.
Okay.
Universal to me.
Universal to me. It's so funny as a concept.
So like the
I'm
thing
not
is,
trying to
I
derail.
grew up.
Yes.
I grew up with a Fuddruckers, a local Fuddruckers.
I don't think they have them in Kansas.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
And
Selecting a location.
You know what they
Find
do
it
have?
right now.
Culver's butter
Oh.
burgers.
we had
Culver's are
one
delicious.
where I grew up that opened right before I left.
Culver's is really good.
It's
There is exactly one in Kansas. It's in Kansas City.
Oh, really? I haven't been.
but the burgers are okay. And
Okay.
like one of the things is like they like have a ton of toppings for you to like dig into, like that you can just add to your
Toppings
burger.
for your burger?
Yeah, that you can just add.
Oh,
to
it's
your,
like a burger bar?
yeah, burger bar. That's a good way to say it. And
That sounds actually pretty cool. We should
like
go there.
you add it yourself. I haven't been to one since COVID. So.
Let's go to a Fuddruckers sometime.
Okay.
Is there one in Austin?
Yeah, I think so.
Surely.
I guess I'm
What was
Come on,
the
computer guy.
point you were trying to make though?
I have a buzzer
Right.
that is going to go off when I can queue up
to go more than the Queen.
to go more than the Queen. Bless her.
Did you see the video of the Royal Guard like fainting in front of the casket?
No.
It's a good video.
okay, I'm on that
He
too.
just full face plants into the ground. He's got the tall hat on. It's very funny.
I locked my knees.
Yeah.
I locked my knees.
It's like
for
high
the
school
Queen.
band all over again.
I locked my knees. I shouldn't have. My favorite video of this whole thing has been a constituent of Charles. Being like, the guy is just like, so Charles is like, shaking hands with people and
Right.
but with
got
the
those-
commenters,
Those
and,
glizzy hands.
yeah, and he's and this other
Five
a
hot dogs,
peasant,
no bun.
a peasant.
Yeah.
Dane thinks they can talk to him and says, "Hey, so what do you have to say about our cost of living crisis?"
And also like the historic heat wave,
Yeah.
maybe.
And like,
Oh, here's the video.
here's the video. Royal Guard member collapsed by Queen Elizabeth.
There he goes.
Aw, poor
Ooh.
guy.
Off
And
of a stage,
he's
too.
out of there.
They have a whole.
You have died.
wasted.
Oh.
Oh!
I've lost so much respect for British people. And not that
Absolutely.
I had much, but like over the last week, y'all are some pathetic motherfuckers.
I like.
You are fully cucked.
Yeah, like the Twitter
Yeah.
will be one negative thing. Like someone will post a negative thing. I'm like, fuck yeah, about the British monarchy or whatever,
Mhm.
and or just like how silly of an idea it is, which I don't think is silly as a loyalist, of course. But
Right.
oh god,
Talking out of both sides of your mouth right now. Xander.
Then there'll just be fucking bootlickers in the Twitter comments. It's just so funny to me. Like,
Yeah.
why are you going out of your way? Like, Prince Charles isn't going to see your Twitter thread. and be
No,
like,
they don't give a fuck about you.
They like he thinks of you less than less than dirt. Like dirt is
Yeah.
more useful to Charles than you.
He wishes he had more. He used to have a lot more.
Dirt.
Yeah. If you know what I mean.
Oh
No, I'm talking about colonialism.
yeah,
He used to have
yeah,
a
yeah.
lot more dirt.
Oh yeah,
I thought you were
like
talking
land
about-
bass.
Yeah, I was
That's-
thinking like
it's pretty good.
dirt on somebody.
Oh,
I was
well, also, like,
infamous blackmailer.
Everyone in the family is a pedophile. So, yeah.
He's mourning right now. Do you actually think this guy was that close to his mother?
No.
No, at no point was he. It is so funny to me that everyone's like, he's grieving right now, so if he makes a mistake, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he's not
If he
making
makes
a
a
mistake.
mistake,
It's like, yeah,
what is he
if he's
gonna do?
If he's a little short, with his servants, then I think it's okay.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I know.
that's why I don't like, as a loyalist, I don't like Charles. You know,
Wow.
I haven't sworn
Wow.
fealty to him.
Now that is a consistent view.
That's pretty crazy, honestly.
He has to earn my fealty.
So who's the true successor for the throne?
I'm
Like,
hoping.
who are you rooting for?
I'm hoping Princess Diana comes back.
Oh yeah, me too.
Big fan of her.
Well, she
Yeah,
wouldn't.
Well, established-
She wouldn't be in the like lineage.
that's a good point.
She doesn't have next of throne. What's it called? What are we looking for?
I think next of throne is what we should call it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I don't see any reason to correct that.
I think we've already established on this show that I am the reincarnation of Princess Diana. Remember, my mom was on bed rest when she died in the car crash. So now I'm here. In the same way that Trisha Paytas's baby is the reincarnation of the Queen. I am the
God.
reincarnation of Princess Diana.
Do you think that it'll go to? Is that her name, Trisha Paytas?
Yeah.
Okay, it's just fun to say, Trisha Paytas.
Yep.
Trisha Paytas.
What was the question?
Trisha Paytas.
Sorry.
Trisha
Hey.
Paytas. Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas.
Hey,
Hey,
I know you just worked for Trisha, but where'd you get all that money?
Trisha Paytas.
That's funny.
Thank you.
It took me a little while to catch up with that, but I got it. That was
That was
funny.
good. I
Yeah.
caught it. Handshake.
Handshake.
Handshake. I am mad at Jakeb.
That was a tough handshake. I gotta be honest. That's better.
I'm mad at Jakeb.
You're mad at Jakeb?
Yeah, Colt Court.
Okay.
Colt Court.
And leave a little bit of space for the theme.
Jacob, I'm mad at you, and I don't know why.
Okay, so defendant, prosecutor.
Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
prosecutor.
I am
Jacob
in
is the
defense.
defendant.
Lay out your case, prosecutor.
I went to sleep last night,
Okay.
and I dreamt that at some point in the dream, Jacob made me angry. So angry in the dream that I cut off him and people surrounded by him.
Okay.
And I was just like, Jacob is a toxic person. He is the worst person.
Do you remember what it was?
I hate his guts.
Okay.
And I don't fully know why. I just know that it's a real reason. And I am bringing my case before you, of course, Judge Colt,
Right.
to arbitrate.
So what's the crime, though? I just don't really
He
understand what
made
the-
me angry in my dreams.
Right. Well, I see. Jake, do you have anything to say?
Yeah, what do you have to say to defend yourself?
This feels like a pretty open and shut, you know?
Yeah.
Wait, like on his side, it's open and shut?
Hey, I'm the judge. Don't talk to me like that.
Yes, sir. Your Honor. I do think this is, to quote a wise man, a bunch of malarkey.
Wow.
I think that it's ridiculous.
Whoa.
I wasn't there in your dream. Whatever.
What did you do though?
I don't know.
What did you do in
He
my
doesn't
dream?
know what
Yeah,
I
what did you
did.
do
Why
in
would
his
I
dream?
know? How would I know? I don't exist
It's
in a
you.
dream. No, it's like it's an image of me. It's an idea of me.
It was you.
You did it though.
Entered my dream, made me angry, so angry that I cut off most of my friends.
Was I included in the cutoff?
No, you weren't. Thank God.
Hell yeah.
Thank
So
God.
you guys think that when you dream and you dream of another person,
Yes.
that is that person's like
Astral
consciousness entering your dream.
Well,
When they-
Xander thinks he's the center of the universe, as established earlier in the episode. So
That's true.
Nobody else is real. We're just NPCs and interacting with him. So
Yeah.
if you invade his dream, that's like you invading his Elden Ring game, basically.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah.
You invaded my Elden Ring dream.
No, I don't even have internet at my house.
You
I couldn't have done
invaded
that.
me. But you astral projected into my subconscious, made me angry, and then expected me to come pick you up today.
What do you think? Oh, is your car dead?
No, I have a roommate who needs a car.
Don't you?
He needs a car too.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have Xander to pick me up.
I picked
He
you up earlier in
astral-
the week.
Yeah.
You had a car then too?
Yeah.
I mean, I was happy to do it.
Well,
wait, what? What's happening?
well,
We're picking up. Okay, yeah, well, we're picking up Jakeb so that he
Okay.
can lend his car to his roommate.
It seems like you just kind of like passed the problem on here, my guy.
well, I mean, here's the thing. I have friends in town who could pick me up.
Right.
And he's new to the city.
Well,
so-
aren't you his friend that could pick him up and take him places?
Oh, well, not when I'm busy doing things.
That's a good point. I guess.
I'm kind of on Jakeb's side on this. This is
think-
not what I've brought to the Colt
This
Court.
is not what you're upset
This
about.
is not the Colt Court. What I'm upset about is that he astral projected into my dreams
Shit.
and then expected me to pick him up after. I would have picked him up after no matter what, but he still astral projected into my dreams, and I think that is offensive.
Well, here's the deal, Xander. Until you have detailed evidence on what happened in your dream, I think we're gonna have to drop this case.
Yeah.
I don't
agree.
think so.
Here's my defense.
Enough astral astral
wrong
projection
about?
is dangerous, and in the wrong minds, it can legitimately destroy someone's psyche. I woke up angry. I should have woken up alive and awake and ready to go. Instead, I woke up having been astral projected on, and I am
Projected
angry.
on?
Yeah, I was astral projected upon.
It's behind that chair. Thank you, sir.
And it is, I don't understand why I all of a sudden, like, I have to be
Right.
like, this is, I don't bring a lot of Colt Courts to you.
Statistically, you brought the most.
I've brought the least. Thank you. This
I mean,
guy's brought
he's
the
brought
most.
the least. I've brought 2.
You brought like 4.
no. I think
Pretty sure
it's
it's
2 and 2 now.
But
But point taken.
You know,
here's my entire defense. This is
Yeah.
all I have to say. Prove it.
That's a pretty
I woke up
good
angry.
defense.
Look at my dream journal.
You woke up angry.
Yes.
You have a dream journal?
Yes.
Okay.
That does seem to like a.
What did you write in the dream journal?
I had 2 dreams. I had one
Okay.
dream where I was like, I was really mad at Jakeb in this dream. Why did he astral project onto me?
Right. You wrote that.
Yes.
You wrote, "Why did Jake astral project onto
Yes,
me?"
I wrote that. So
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
proof right there.
Okay.
And then second, I had another dream in which I had to move past my anger of Jakeb so that he and I could collaborate on a, believe it or not, fact or fiction live variety show.
Your dreams are pretty true to life, my guy. Well, okay. I think you should keep the dream journal going.
Which I've never have stopped.
This one's gonna go like everything else in the legal system. We're gonna just push it off 6 months. We'll do it again then.
All right. That's the end of Colt Court. Welcome now to State Your Opinion.
Sorry, I didn't side with you, Xander. I know it's disappointing. What is this horrible noise?
It's the wheel.
Jesus Christ!
The crowd was really excited. And here we go, fellas.
Oh, Jake finally has his computer with him.
Yeah, Computer Man's back, and he's got power. Spin that wheel.
I hate the sound of that so much.
It's Oklahoma. We're not
again.
doing it.
We
We're
already
good.
did Oklahoma. Spin it,
Eliminate.
spin it again.
Eliminate.
Eliminate Oklahoma. This gave you the option to eliminate the entire
Quick, spin Ohio.
state.
Spin Ohio.
Next up, South Carolina.
Take me home, country road.
That's West Virginia.
To the place I belong.
South
Carolina.
Country mama.
take me home.
Gamecock
country road.
football.
South Carolina.
Another situation where there should be one Carolina.
Look up South Carolina news.
News.
Do we have any listeners in South
Why does it-
Carolina?
One of the first auto suggestions is South Carolina news in Hindi.
That's maybe a you problem.
Yeah, that does seem specific to me, but I
Yeah.
haven't looked up anything in Hindi in years.
It's maybe because you're using fucking DuckDuckGo, my guy.
Yeah. You're using DuckDuckGo, and there's probably like a keylogger, and like some dude is just using your internet. Give me some news, Jakeb. You're the computer guy.
The CDC says only 6 South Carolina counties should still mask up often for COVID. Here's the list.
I don't know any counties in South Carolina.
Well,
so
you're
this
about
is
to
getting
know
worse.
6 of them.
I hate
Okanee.
We got to stop doing this segment, man.
Pickens.
this segment. I hate this
Lexington.
This segment
Richland.
fucking blows, dude.
Chesterfield. Dorchester.
Xander has broken the one rule that he made. No one else should touch the soundboard, but
Yeah.
he did it.
You're the one who said that, and now you get the right to do it?
Yeah, because I don't want to deal with this South Carolina anymore. I'm tired of it.
Just a couple more things
Okay.
about South Carolina
Yeah.
here. Let's see. How big do you think their population is? Everyone take a guess.
Imagine listening to
15.
this. Imagine listening to
Oh,
this.
it was named in honor of King Charles of England. Huh? Is this full circle?
What?
Did we just come full
The
circle?
state of South Carolina is named after a what?
Yeah, it's named after a king.
Carolus being
Yeah.
Latin for Charles.
Everyone knows that about the Carolinas. Just like Georgia is named after King George.
So dumb. I hate that.
And Washington was named after King
So,
Washington.
okay, a big part, like one of the reasons they did that was to like appease the monarchs at the time,
Yeah.
to be like, hey, we're still loyal
New
to you.
England.
We're still
Sure.
loyal. Come on, Mr. King. Don't be mad at us.
Texting us, please.
Stop texting us.
Salt marshes. And that's been State Your Opinion. Thank you very much.
Incredible.
Well, I think we should.
What? What should we do?
I think we should take away his everything privileges.
Is the privilege to life.
You know what I think? You know what I think?
What is that noise?
What is going
What
on,
is
Jacob?
happening?
I eliminated South Carolina from the wheel.
We're not going to use it again. You're going to forget your computer next week, and we're not going to have this wheel.
No, I just leave it here now.
I
can't-
started a list of the states we've done.
Yeah, I
Thank
saw
you.
that. Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Wait, where's that list?
It's on the. You know what? Fuck
Find
you,
it.
Jacob.
Find it, bitch.
Fuck you.
You guys really don't like State Your Opinion. Is that your opinion?
Yes.
It's about time you state a single opinion.
Yeah, my opinion is I hate this segment.
Oh, Sufjan. I know what she went through.
No, we've actually done way more than he ever did.
Yeah, and it's exhausting. Imagine writing 20, like not even like that man's output. He's putting like 50 songs for each state. Yeah, I'd be exhausted by that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's his fault for overestimating his abilities. But yeah,
I mean, it's just like,
yeah.
you know, you're a young musician. You're like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Like, I'm a great songwriter. I can I can do this for every
And then you hit
every-
South Carolina. And what the fuck are you going to do?
King Charles. Wait, I have to do my.
That's just your Sufjan?
You got a King
I've
Charles.
never listened to a Sufjan song.
I'm just a
can't play
butterfly,
one.
a butterfly,
can't play
King
one. I wasn't going to. Okay,
Charles,
good.
King Charles, the butterfly floats through me. I'm just a butterfly flying into the South Carolina tree.
Is that what he sounds like, Jake?
Jackson.
I woke up, did everything to hate her. She worked me down to the edge of Decatur.
Is this a different verse?
hater. I love an alligator ate her.
Oh, Sufjan's got range, man.
I know one Sufjan song. and
Drove
it's that one
to
I said.
Chicago. All things go.
And this
All
is better than
things
State Your
go.
Opinion?
This is the results of State Your
Yeah,
Opinion.
this is the mind worm that you've given us.
All things know.
Do we have anything we wanted to talk about this week? Do we have any like loose ends?
Oh, loose ends.
don't know if
I
we
had
do.
one thing like
My end's feeling pretty loose.
he's got a loose butthole, everybody.
All right.
I had one thing I wanted to talk about and I forgot completely what it was. Oh,
Wow,
I do have
you're
something.
You're swinging today. I forgot my dream. I forgot the
Fuddruckers is everywhere.
Go for it.
Just singing Sufjan, unprompted. Stop singing Sufjan. We need to call up our friend Ron Death Santa and ask him about some of the moves he's making politically.
State-sponsored kidnapping.
Yeah, state-sponsored kidnapping.
Sure.
All right. Jakeb, if you could go grab Ron Death Santa from the green room real quick and bring him out.
He's here?
Yeah, he's in the green room if you want to go get him real quick.
All right, sure. Let me go get him.
I love that Jake kind of just does whatever I tell him to do.
That's not true at all.
I mean, he doesn't do what you tell him to do.
I don't tell him to do shit.
But I tell him to do things. He usually just does them.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Why does his voice carry so much? Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
What's going on, guys?
Ron Death Santa's here, political candidate.
Death Santa?
For Ron Death Santa.
Thank you.
He's running for president. I forget what party you are.
Yeah, do you know?
Independent.
You're an independent. That's sick. We didn't get into this last week. Everyone like makes the comparison between you and Ron DeSantis. You are Ron Death Santa. You, instead of the North Pole, you're located
in Florida.
You're also in Florida?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we get mixed up all the time.
Yeah.
Like constantly.
Yeah. I do see the North Pole and Florida as opposites.
Well, yeah, I'm on the tip, like on the very tip.
There's a lot of tips. Which one?
Yeah.
Like the far tip.
Which one?
Like the southeastern tip.
Okay.
Of Florida.
Oh, okay. So you're near the Keys and stuff.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's the pole.
Miami Beach.
That's the middle pole of the planet, if you will.
Okay.
So magnetic compass. Bermuda Triangle.
I want to get your statement on this because you pulled a political stunt this last week. You shipped a bunch of undocumented elves up to the North Pole. Why? What kind of stunt did you do?
Yeah, what was
the point with that?
Well, we don't need all of those elves in Florida.
Okay.
All right. Some places can actually use them. Some places have opportunities for them.
Are you saying the North Pole is better equipped to handle migrants?
Absolutely. Of the elvish variety, absolutely.
I see.
There's all the homes are already built proper size.
Right.
There's like a paperwork trail that they have to go to work for regular Santa.
Mm-hmm.
They've got jobs, great opportunities. What's an elf supposed to do here in Florida?
Maybe you could create opportunities. Like you have a huge magical presence. Surely you can.
Also, they live in Florida, so
there's other places.
They're there already, and they're people. So
yeah.
Have you ever seen the Will Ferrell film, Elf?
I have.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I've enjoyed it.
It's imagine life as an elf, a real elf in Florida, as a reverse elf. So it's an elf,
but they're. I mean, a lot of these people are not from Florida. They're close to Florida, though.
Yeah.
That's where they want to be. That's where they are now.
Well, we're talking about elves here.
Well,
right.
I consider elves people. Do you not?
No, absolutely not.
Oh, right. I think that's maybe where we're breaking down.
I think elves should have rights. And further, you're using Florida tax money to ship them from Texas to the North Pole?
Well,
they weren't even in Florida.
Anywhere that an elf is, I think it's responsible for local government to take care of the problem.
But these elves,
problem.
Okay, that's another thing to dig into.
Look, you guys seem to think that I don't like elves.
It seems like
you just said they're not human.
I said they're not people. They're not human. They're elves. They're by default a different species completely.
I mean,
if you fucked an elf, it would not get pregnant, no matter how many times you nutted in it. Believe me, I know.
Okay, there's so much to unpack here.
I don't think I want to go down that path.
Yeah, I'm not going to. I'm going to go okay, here's something for you, Ron Death Santa. One of these things that you're saying is that they have these better opportunities in the North Pole.
Absolutely.
They have all these things. They're going to blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
These elves were forced onto these buses not knowing where they were going to go.
Yeah, you didn't tell them where they were going.
They just ended up somewhere, and they didn't even land close to the North Pole. They landed at an airstrip like a couple miles away and then had to walk the remaining way to Santa's workshop. Truly know why or where they were.
And Santa was actually pretty cool with it. I know you were trying to own the libs, but the libs kind of
Santa did great.
They kind of rolled with it pretty well.
You guys are crazy if you think Santa is liberal.
I think he's liberal. He gives away toys performatively once a year.
Yeah.
That seems pretty liberal to me.
He loves enslaving other
Have you seen his
Listen,
obvious
I'm no
Coca-Cola
Santa fan.
shilling?
I'm no Santa fan.
Santa's a fascist.
I mean, you're kind of a fascist too, so we're not.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm just, that's fine. I'm independent.
You're independent.
Right.
You're an independent fascist in Florida. Santa is an independent fascist in the North Pole. The difference being you are in the United States.
Okay, well, does me shipping elves away with money that you didn't pay for directly affect you right
Here's
now?
the problem, though.
Yes, that does. That
We
does
did
affect.
pay
What way
for
does
it.
this affect you? You got close elf
Listen,
friends?
listen, my guy. Well, yes, also that.
We do. We do. In fact, I have one here to confront you about this.
You should have led with that. Let's actually have someone who has a voice in this
I'm
conversation
gonna go
have
get
the
him.
voice.
Okay.
Colt, you're going to continue to moderate this debate.
Oh shit.
All right, and I think we're going to get.
This has been quite the confusing episode for me.
I think the
I've
majority-
been moderating a lot of fights here. I think we could do it though. I think Ron DeSanta versus the Elf is a good call.
All right, thank you. I'm
The
going to go get
nameless
him.
elf.
I'm going to go get him.
Autonomy.
I don't know the guy's name.
Xander apparently doesn't either.
I don't know this elf.
It might be a surprise for you.
Ron, I want to
elves-
address the other point you made of like where the money's coming from.
Yeah.
It was like state welfare funds. So you know,
Yeah,
it's directly.
Florida state welfare funds. You live in Texas.
Well, no.
dingus.
Hold on. There's a Texas version of you doing the same thing with Texas
Oh, that's
funds.
not me. That's not me, is it?
I gotta get a little high chair here. 1 second.
Hey,
Hiya. Hello.
You're a pretty short elf.
I don't think you can say that anymore.
Well, I can't talk about the fact that he just talked about getting a high chair.
This is.
I mean, elves are
Do you
small, but this
understand
guy
what
is
we're dealing
tiny.
with? This is just the kind of discrimination we face every single day.
Well, I don't know what that had to do with you being an elf. It's just you're
That's
short.
just the first thing you'll comment on. Like, there's so many things you could have commented on. My little business suit.
It is very stylish.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
that is a nice tie.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
tailor in Keller, Texas.
Wow.
You're Taylor in Tyler, Texas.
Keller, Texas.
Oh.
I'm a tailor in Keller. My cousin Tyler
Is it
is a
Taylor?
tailor in Tyler.
Speaking of names, what is your name?
Dilly Dolly?
Your name's Dilly Dally?
Yeah.
I thought that was just a noise you made when you came in.
I mean, he's right, but you shouldn't say it.
I just like, you understand, like, we have jobs. It's not like we're here.
Yeah.
Like, we understand that, yeah, a lot of elves go to the North Pole and work jobs and everything.
Right.
We also live in other places and work jobs.
Well, I think it's just
you don't just ship us.
The kidnapping is the
Yeah,
important
exactly.
part,
You don't just kidnap us like we're nobodies and just send us to the North Pole. Like, it's fuck you, man.
And not just adults, you know. They're shipping kids up there too.
Like these are real elves with like lives. They live in communities. They have jobs. Like, some are doctors and all. Like, to be reduced to just being a toy maker, like,
Ron,
Well, to be fair, you can also go make cookies. Sure, you got to live in like that one big tree in the
why
North
do you
Pole.
think
That is
this
like-
is your decision to make, Ron?
Well, it wasn't just me. I think my constituents as a whole were in support of this.
you're not even an elected official yet. You're running to be president.
Yeah, man.
Well, then the people who are going to
Are you in like Ron DeSantis's cabinet or something?
No
Are
relation.
you like whispering him in his
No
ear?
relation.
Okay.
I do not support what he's doing with the migrant thing that he's doing. I think that's pretty fucked up. Elves, however,
I'm glad we can agree on that at least.
elves, however, are still not recognized by the Constitution. They have less rights than us. They can't vote.
So your whole thing, instead of like trying to get us the exact, the same type of rights that humans have, you're going to just reduce us to less than?
Well, you've got more rights in the North Pole. I figured you'd like this.
I want to live in the United States, in the land of opportunity. Is that so wrong?
What do you think, Ron?
I don't know. Cards on the table here. This is the first time I've ever talked to an elf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I figured you
we-
probably
we-
haven't had a conversation
guessed.
with one the way that
Yeah.
you treat them.
The Dilly Dally joke was pretty funny though.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, hey, we make jokes here.
was
I'm
the
all
funniest.
for. Listen, I'm all for a little jabbing, some humanization here.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
like, understand, like, I could take a joke.
Right.
I could take a joke.
I'm not saying you can't.
Since I'm running for president, do one of you guys want to rub my toupee a little bit? Maybe that'll boost my numbers in the polls.
I don't want to touch you, Ron.
I don't.
NBC effect.
I'm afraid if I touch you, I'll disintegrate.
That was
Now,
prejudiced.
listen, that was.
I'm a Santa person.
I
I'm a
don't-
Santa type being, and you think that we just magically make people disappear?
Hey,
Do you know
Dil-
how long we've dealt with that
Hey,
stereotype?
Dilly Dally.
Well, and what the people don't know is that the Santa race have enslaved the elf race for years. It
Because
wasn't-
Santa's a fascist.
Right.
I still win.
You're a fascist.
Okay. Yeah. Fascism rocks.
I don't know where to go from there.
I feel like I'm in a gotcha situation. I was told this was a friendly podcast, and instead I'm just getting nothing but hate from here and complicity over here.
Complicity?
Yeah, you're complicit. You're allowing this man to go on the airwaves and spout his fascistic ideas.
I did not invite this guy. I've just been here. To be honest,
who runs this podcast?
Xander, he
I'm
left.
not sure. Yeah.
So yeah, where's that guy? Where's that other bearded fella?
I'm pretty sure that. Well, I'm not pretty sure. I mean, I'm 100% sure. I just sent Jake on a bus. If you know what I mean.
And I guess Xander's taking a smoke break or something. But
I'm just here. Like I'm not trying to.
Then take control of the situation. Take control of this fascist here. Well, like.
Oh yeah. So if you take control of me, you understand that sounds pretty fascist.
Nah, it sounds communist, my guy.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I'm a libertarian. I gotta go.
I don't know the definitions of anything. I leave.
I gotta go.
I guess I'm gonna go finish tailoring a suit.
Hey, I hope your existence is acknowledged by the government here. I'm disappointed in what's happening.
Thank you.
I will do everything I can to support you. I'm glad you came on the show. I'm sorry if you felt insulted in any way.
Wait, I'm back.
This fucking guy.
Hey, is the news place The Hill? Is that conservative leading?
The Hill?
Yeah, that one is like set all right for sure.
I don't even know The Hill.
Okay, because I saw this headline and I thought, hey,
notice that it's opinion judiciary. So fuck off.
What does that mean?
I love a fucking opinion piece.
Wait, what does the judiciary mean?
Judiciary is just legal.
Illegal, but it's an opinion and legal. Yeah, of course some fucker is going to be like, oh, no, he's not actually a human trafficker. Fuck you.
You know who else is going to say that? New York Times, Wall Street Journal, everybody.
They can't all be wrong.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, they can.
It's called manufacturing consent.
It's called the, I don't know.
Hey,
corporate media.
Can you fucking leave?
Sorry, no, actually, as a tangent, while I'm still here, it's me, Ron Death Santa.
Yes, we know.
We know.
You guys ever read Ted Kaczynski's journals or manifesto?
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, sure.
He's pretty smart. He says a lot of pretty smart things. Remember that time that he was talking about, like, society has got like 3 levels of problems. One of them is like they're easy to fix. The second is it takes a lot of effort to fix, and the third is impossible to fix. So people kind of tend to separate problems into the first and third, and then inflate and make up their own problems for the second one, and that's what gets focused on.
I mean,
you guys know what I'm talking about.
I don't know if that's an important part of the manifesto. Personally,
I like the. I was a fan of the footnotes.
Oh, really? You like the little?
I get it because you're short. That's all you could see, right?
No, fuck that. That's too far. You can't do that. One joke is good. Too many.
I mean, I was gonna make that joke, but from his mouth.
No, yeah,
his mouth, it's so bad. I was gonna say because they're tiny, and then like. He comes in, he says a meaner version of it, and like
because you're short stuff, you know.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
I thought this was a friendly podcast. Turns out it isn't. It's not an elf friendly podcast. You can catch my elf friendly podcast. Is
I'm gonna start locking the doors when we start the podcast. I think.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I was specifically invited and waiting. I didn't even pop in randomly this time.
I mean. I don't know who did that.
So, by the way, I also dilly-dally before you leave. I don't know why you want voting rights so bad. You probably can't even reach the button. Ha 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 ho ho. I mean,
they have accommodations for short humans. I don't understand why they wouldn't have accommodations for short elves.
They don't make ladders that tall.
Yep, they do.
That's a funny joke. They don't make ladders that tall because it's nonsensical, not because it's racist. I don't know what to do.
Listen to my podcast. Long ears, short attention span. I release bi-weekly.
An 80 elf D story.
Yeah, thank you. And
was that fine? Did you like that joke?
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
It's like you're less hostile than this guy over here.
Hey, you want a bus ticket? I got one right here for you if you want it. And let me just slap you.
I have a car.
He's a citizen.
Bye.
Get the fuck out of here, Ron. Fucking leave, bro.
Can you leave, Ron?
Cinder's back.
Okay, guys. I invited Dilly Dally for he's a good close friend of mine.
Really?
And we went to the same church together. And I was expecting to have like a good his version opinions. Instead, he just got assaulted by Ron DeSantis, and I'm sorry. I brought both guests thinking we could have a good episode.
You were going for a crossfire.
Yeah, I was going for but I felt we could handle it a little bit better, and I was hoping
crossfire.
I was hoping Colt would be able to moderate that a little better.
You got to prep me for crossfire, man.
You're right.
I don't want a fascist and an elf to come in and have me figure it out. That's not going to work.
I just figured. I don't know, man. I guess I trusted your ability to do this a little bit better.
Well,
have you guys heard this one? A fascist,
he's still here.
Yeah.
A fascist, an elf, and a moderator all walk into a bar.
That's my microphone, dumbass.
Is this one? Okay.
That's your microphone.
All right. No, that one.
Stop touching the soundboard, dude. Stop.
This was your rule.
What is happening?
Ron DeSantis refuses to leave.
Oh, that's right. I got to get out of
I
here.
want to talk to Jakeb. I want to talk to my friend Jakeb again.
Yeah.
You're right, Jakeb?
I was on a bus.
Oh, no.
Yeah?
I fell asleep.
You fell asleep.
I thought I was just going to sit there.
You fell asleep on a bus.
You trying to ride the Greyhound to Martha's Vineyard?
I listened to that NPR story. Apparently, Martha's Vineyard is taking care of the migrants.
Yeah. It turns out it was kind of like a mostly happy ending.
Kind of a backfire from the Republican standpoint, I would think.
Well, is it a backfire or is it their plan worked?
No.
Yeah, maybe they were just trying to help
Do you
people.
think that? No, there's more than 50 migrants in Florida. They didn't fix anything. It was a stunt exclusively.
Wait, is it just one bus went to Martha's Vineyard? Didn't they send buses everywhere?
They sent a couple buses to Martha's Vineyard. They sent a couple outside of Kamala's house.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Like literally just outside of her house?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pathetic, it's literally look at this happened in the 60s too, when they were shipping black people up to the north.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally the same thing. We're just repeating racism
Right.
from the 60s, basically. We're just doing Jim Crow.
A whole different article calls it kidnapping specifically.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also
it
an
is.
opinion.
It was
It's hard. The definition of kidnapping is taking somebody from where they are and putting them somewhere else without their consent.
yeah.
It's crazy that people can just have differing opinions about the same thing. Isn't that interesting?
You're right.
Yeah.
That is, I guess, interesting, Jakeb.
What a big brain libertarian thought.
It's just crazy.
I love that people have different opinions.
I'm not saying I love it. I think it's interesting.
Is it interesting?
Yeah.
Is it interesting?
Is it interesting?
Is that something?
Sorry, I'm not trying to take the mood down. I feel bad.
Like your body?
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I just feel shitty. I don't think I'm sick.
You got the OV?
No. The Ovi?
Yeah, those are the 3 middle letters from COVID.
I have the Drake brand. OVO.
I like the we've just been shortening it to the every letter.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just gonna be the OV.
I was going to call it the vid, but then I thought...
I've called it the vid a few times.
yeah.
I call it the Big 19,
Oh.
which I don't have. Speaking of Drake, did you see the fight with Fantano he had?
Yes,
This week?
that was pretty funny.
very
so
good.
funny. Fantano played that perfectly.
For anyone who doesn't know.
Yes, please elaborate me, the person who doesn't know.
Drake is an artist. I put air quotes around that. And,
For somebody.
And he...
Drake.
Yeah, you've heard of Drake. He makes music.
Yeah.
And he put out an album in June, and Fantano gave it, on his rating scale of 1 to 10, he gave it a not good.
That album sucked though.
Yeah. And then
We're talking about the dance music one, right?
it's like something Nevermind or
Honestly,
Nevermore.
Nevermind.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And I've never listened to it.
It's shitty.
But then,
it's like the worst house music ever.
And then Fantano said, not good. And then apparently Drake sent him messages, I think sometime very recently.
Like this
months
week,
later.
yeah.
He sent him a Twitter DM that said, I give your life a light 1 out of 10. And then he was like...
The ones because you're alive.
The ones because you're
and
alive.
You're married to a black woman, which is okay, man.
Feeling a strong to mid 1 out of 10. And if Fantano didn't respond, then he made a video where he was just saying, Drake sent me a bunch of ridiculous shit.
Sent me a vegan cookie recipe.
Yeah.
That was really
It was so funny.
And then Drake was like, I didn't do any of that. Here's the messages. And then screenshotted and
He posted his own insane drunk DMs.
And
What a loser.
yeah.
And,
You-
just
you
to
don't
clarify, the drunk DMs were the ones where he said that Fantano's life was a light
Yeah.
one.
win. Yeah, 01.
The fake ones
Sent
were
at
the
4
vegan.
a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just imagine
What a
being
dork.
one of the biggest rappers, if not the biggest rapper currently, and
Yeah.
and
collecting millions of dollars from stake.com.
Yeah, like
Did you say steak.com?
Yeah, it's a gambling site.
Oh, I thought it was like meat.
Sorry, I didn't try to derail you, Xander.
I wish Drake Steaks was real.
That'd be funny. That'd be
but
funny.
no, just imagine being like one of the most famous people in the galaxy, and you are bitter because your mediocre house album that you probably
that your fans love.
That your fans love. So like somebody loves it. You don't need to listen. Like you don't need this guy's approval.
No.
And he's a fucking YouTuber. He's a YouTube reviewer. Sure, he's like a pretty big one, but like
I kind of hate like that. Like he's just a YouTuber just because like, I don't know, it feels minimizing
sure,
for
but
people that do that as a career.
It is minimizing.
But also
when you're, like outside of
it's
that
just a person on the
sphere,
internet.
And it's also even what he said about himself. He's like, yeah, dude, like this video had like less than 1 million views and you're getting like pissed about it. Oops, there he is.
Uh-oh.
Copyright.
I'll let you finish.
No, I was just, I think
sorry.
it's funny to see people of immense power and influence like King Charles and Drake get like just
pissy.
the minimal amount of pushback and they get pissy. Like just the minimal amount, like, hey,
like you
we're
can't deal with it.
Yeah, we're struggling to warm our homes, and we're paying you 100 million. We're paying for this parade for 100 million pounds. Like, do you really think this is a good use of our money? And like groaning, like walking away from somebody asking you a legitimate question.
Well, I guess if you never dealt with that in your life, like there's no reason you'd be able to handle it.
Sure.
I'm not saying that about Drake. I don't know about Drake's life.
Maybe.
But King Charles,
if
yes.
you're going to be a monarch, maybe in the 74 years you have to prepare, possibly, I don't know, learn to deal with that kind of stuff.
That'd be good.
Like, learn to just be like, at least give me a fake politician.
Yeah.
You know, like, if I were to give your album a rating, I wouldn't know what to give it because I have yet to listen to an entire album of yours.
You've never listened to a Drake album?
Not a full one, no.
I mean, they're long as hell usually. No, Scorpion was like 30 tracks.
Wow, that's
Certified Lover Boy was long, right?
I don't think so. I think it was only like 15.
That feels long to me.
I mean, rap albums are crazy nowadays. Everyone's releasing like 30 because like the whole algorithm based thing for music right now is it's like just streams. So people are putting out like 30-song albums with a whole bunch of chaff in it just so people play through them.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I still haven't finished Donda.
Really?
Yeah, never got all the way through
The new one or the old one?
There's a new Donda?
Well, there's Donda 2, but that's like a few months old at this point. And you can't get it without a stem player, right? Or
I mean, you
pirating it.
Like it's on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube.
Eh.
Do you know why? You think it's bad on YouTube or?
No, I'm not gonna do any more work to listen to music than opening Spotify.
Or
maybe Spinrilla.
You just go to YouTube and type in Donda 2.
But then there
album.
but there are ads, advertisements.
I pay for premium YouTube. I watch it too much to watch ads. I think.
I hate ads.
Yeah, it's only like $6. This is my advertisement for YouTube Premium.
Yeah, let's all sign up.
I already have.
This podcast is paid by
Thank you, Susan.
Thanks, Susan.
She is our
Thank you, Mama.
Thanks, Mommy. We all make out with her at different times of the day.
Yeah.
Depending on what her needs
It's a
are.
rotation.
I like that she's
Us and
chosen
Ethan.
us as her lovers.
Yeah, it's us and Ethan Klein. That's it.
What's her last name?
She loves schlubs. She loves schlubs.
Is her last name YouTube? Because that's how. I'm
Yeah,
Googling
Susan
her.
YouTube.
No, it's Wojcinski.
Leonard Cohen. No. What?
If
That's
I
the
were a
old
CEO,
I think.
if I were a CEO of a company, I would change my last name to the name of that
Really?
company. Yeah.
Wait,
What company would you want to be the CEO of?
I don't want to be a CEO of a company.
But if you like could snap your fingers and you were one,
Boeing.
Warner Brothers.
so your last name would be Xander Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't it just be Warner?
Yeah, but I like Warner Brothers more.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
Or I think it's because it's Discovery Warner. It'd be Xander Discovery Warner.
Brothers, HBO Max.
Nice.
Oh no, my answer is Boeing.
Ooh, Jake Boeing.
It's
Yeah.
a good name.
That's a pretty good name, actually. That's not a bad name.
Listener, let us know what your CEO name would be. That's right. If you're CEO of a company, you have to legally take the name of that company. So let us know in the comments of this episode what yours is.
Colt Frito-Lay.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, good work.
Xander Anal Beads.
That's not
Not
a
a
company.
company?
That's a product.
If I were a CEO of a product, it would be Anal Beads. Xander's anal
gosh.
beach.
Jakeb Misty Morning. We're just saying things now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we are.
That's the CEO of a concept, I think.
Yeah.
Xander terrorism.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
too soon, Xander.
As CEO of terrorism, I would put a stop to it.
That's very noble.
Yeah, you're welcome.
That's what everyone says until they become the CEO.
Yeah.
I'm going to change things from the inside. That's one thing that I've always said is if I ever won the lottery, I would use it to fund a revolution in a small country.
Okay. How are you going to do that?
Well, I'd take the money
Mm-hmm.
Right.
and then go throw it at someone and say, here's your country back. You just got to work a little harder for it. Shake, shake, shake. And then I'd sit back with a lawn chair on a big mountain.
Ugh.
And I got some binoculars, really nice binoculars, and a sun hat. And I'm just sitting there with like a pina colada and just waiting.
The new
Oh, wait,
CNN
I gotta-
anchor, Jake White.
I'm moving like Jakeb's like shirt out of the way real quick.
Oh, so we can see his nip.
Oh no, I'm looking at the CIA patch that he has hidden.
Shit. He's wearing a wire underneath that wife
Oh
beater.
my god. Of course Jakeb works for the CIA.
Yeah,
He's been
that
a
checks
CIA
out.
plant this entire time.
Yeah.
I have an MK Ultra guy to my left and a CIA.
Well, no.
agent.
Remember last episode, he was trying to get me back into the program. I'm a victim of MK Ultra.
Right.
Yeah.
But like you can be like a snap of the finger.
No,
a
I got
certain
out.
Phrase can
Remember,
be
I
said.
escaped. I was too much for them, and they just let me go.
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
That's what they made you think. I can't. I don't know if I can ever fully trust you, Colt. That's what
have
I'm saying.
I ever been keyworded around you?
Not
No.
yet. Not yet. That's the
Well.
thing with sleeper agents. You never know.
Sounds like you're not a very trusting person.
I'm not.
Yeah.
And now I have a CIA plant to my right.
Seems like you should figure that out.
I can't confirm. I can't deny anything.
You literally have a badge into the wire
Yeah.
Well, I just found them.
and put them on your skin.
What?
Those look like dermal implants.
Well,
You getting a Starlink in there? What is it called? Not Starlink.
The CIA already has like
Neuralink?
the
Yeah,
CIA has already moved past that. They have like their own. They're 100% already have that technology implanted. In the
okay, guys, I'm gonna come clean with
I
you.
don't think they do.
Yeah, they do. They 100% do.
I'm gonna
don't
tell
think
you
so.
the truth here.
Yeah.
What?
I'm a CIA plant.
We know.
Yeah, we know.
Hey, if you're a CIA plant, do you get enough water and sunlight? What are you, a ficus? I think Colt's broken today.
FBI kiss.
Colt is broken.
Oh my God.
Drink some water, buddy.
I know.
You need to drink some water.
I'm not trying to be a downer. I just feel bad.
All right. What's your favorite?
Yeah.
What is my favorite CIA?
What's your favorite?
Do you like the windows where you get a lot of sunlight?
No windows in the entire building.
I thought we were doing the CIA plant bit. You just set it up.
No, I work for the CIA. I'm not a plant. I don't photosynthesize. I'm not green. I don't have leaves or roots or a stem. I work for the government.
Are we taking the
but
jokes
what kind
as
of
bit
soil?
material
What kind of
or
soil?
no?
What kind of soil do you like?
Yeah.
What do you not understand? I'm not a plant.
Who waters you at the CIA?
There's a water cooler. You get your own water.
But how do you get over there?
Because human.
Do you
I
have
am
like
a
Do you have
human
a cart or something?
being.
Someone puts you on?
You don't understand. I have government secrets. I could tell you anything you wanted to know about the government.
What kind of bugs pollinate
Yeah.
you?
Yeah. Is there like a bug problem inside of the CIA?
Are you like a real plant or just a plastic one?
Right. I would think the CIA has plastic plants because they don't
Yeah.
want to like interact with them.
Right, but
Yeah.
those plastic plants are often made in
China.
China. And if you grow your own plants
Right.
here, that
So maybe they're not real bugs. Maybe they're
China.
there's bugs, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, like
on these
bugs.
plants.
Do
the
CIA
CIA.
plants have training to deal with Chinese like bugs
Right.
that are placed on them?
Or from anywhere.
Yeah, from anywhere.
Yeah.
But
Mostly Chinese is where the training is focused.
Sure.
right. Do you think maybe training our agents over and over again, despise a certain enemy, will in fact just cause like hate towards that enemy and in itself become a self-fulfilling prophecy?
Nah.
Okay.
Did you release the Plants vs. Zombies game as government propaganda?
Yeah.
Yeah. People were feeling too sympathetic toward
Zombies.
and we wanted to do something to change that view a little bit. Just shift the view.
And you felt like those plants were accurate representations of your...
I'm not a plant. I get what you're trying to say there. I'm not.
I'm confused.
Are we doing the bit or not? Are we doing it or not?
The bit is you can. Here's the
Now
bit.
I feel bad. Now my body hurts.
I have broken both of you.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, I have something to admit.
What's up?
What?
I am a plant. I'm actually a plant. I have fruits and leaves and a stem.
So
and I
like
photosynthesize.
you've been inserted into like other countries to ensure their
No,
to try
no,
to
like-
destabilize.
So like a
I'm-
double agent? or
No,
something?
like I'm vegetation. I live in the CIA, but I'm a vegetable. Technically, I think what I am is a cherry blossom, just a very small like sapling.
So you try to destabilize like Japan and stuff.
Yeah, that's kinda
No, it
wild.
has nothing to do with like government interference or anything.
So,
No, I
like,
just
as-
like
You can stop talking in code words, man.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
yeah, man.
okay.
I'm not
They're
trying
amongst
to
friends.
talk in code words. I am a plant. Okay, I have like there's animal, there's minimal, there's mineral,
Minimal?
there's mineral.
Shout out Minimum Venom, the greatest podcast ever made.
God damn it. No, there's animal, there's mineral, there's vegetable. I'm in that third category, vegetable.
So like
I mean, I'm glad they're hiring everybody at the
as
CIA.
code, as a plant code word. How do you part of your job is to like get to understand government officials. How do you make friends with the government officials?
How do you ingratiate yourself
Yeah,
with these
like
people?
is it with bribes? Is
Mostly,
it with women?
I just sit
Yeah.
there in a pot and I look pretty during the spring and wait for people to pour water on me.
so you give drugs to politicians? Is that what you're saying?
That's what part of that sounded
And
like
then
I
you-
give drugs.
Yeah, then you use that compromising information to
So
get
you're
information.
You're a blackmail guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
that
no,
makes
no.
that makes sense.
The only color associated with me is green and then like a little bit of pink white in the.
But you deal
So
with
you
dirt.
deal with marijuana, cocaine, and what's the pink cocaine from South America?
I don't know because I don't work on
Tusi.
this. I'm a plant.
You deal with Tusi.
You don't understand. I'm a potted plant. I
Tusi
live
B.
in soil and
You live in dirt. The dirt
The dirt,
being
yeah.
the compromising
the stuff that
information you have
digs
on
up
other people.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know how I could make this any more clear. I pollinate. All right.
Yeah, he disseminates information out to other
Right.
plants.
Bees
Yeah,
love
yeah.
me, like a plant, like a tree. There's a
Oh
tree
shit!
outside.
He's working with like foreign agents too.
Wow.
That's
wild.
not. No.
Bees work with him.
There's what is the the bees or the foreign? No. Okay. Have you ever seen a tree?
Yes.
I'm going to say yes, assuming it's code.
That is my cousin.
Wow. Holy shit!
God, there's so much.
dude,
Okay, there's so much code here.
He
Okay.
overthrew Venezuela by himself.
That's
That's
not what
what
I said.
I picked up
That
from
is
that
not
as
what
well.
I'm
That's
saying.
crazy.
That's really so. We have
Wow.
the dude here. We have the plant.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
You're the guy that made socialism a bad word in the United States. That's crazy.
Congrats, dude.
I have something to admit.
Okay.
What's up?
Yeah.
And all of that was fake. I'm not a plant, and I'm not a plant.
Are we doing the bit or not?
Of course, Colt. Of course, he would say that because he can't legally say it. So by doing it this way, he's hiding a ton of code in everything that he said.
Right.
But at the end of it, he's just like, just kidding. So his
Yeah.
CIA handlers doesn't turn off the switch.
Wow. He's pretty advanced, honestly. I don't know.
This is the greatest code like I've ever
Yeah.
encountered.
Somebody will figure
Somebody
it out
will crack
someday.
it. Somebody will
Yeah.
crack it. That's for sure. Oh man, that was good. That was fun.
It's just me, Jake. Just regular Jake.
Okay.
Should I leave for a sec? Come back.
You can do whatever you want,
You
man.
can do whatever you want, Jakeb.
You have been doing whatever you want.
I always do.
He's wiggling like a little cat. Jacob is rambunctious today.
Yeah, I'm feeling awake. I'm feeling alive. I slept. I went to bed early last night.
He went to bed early,
Wow.
and he was up and ready when I drove up to pick him up.
Big time.
Yeah, somebody's taking the note about punctuality. It's this guy.
You're improving. You're growing as a human being. You know, we can listen back to episodes and be like, Jacob was here in life.
Yeah.
And now you're an inch further.
We can listen back to episodes and say, Xander's voice is way fucking different than episode 1 through 5.
I really don't understand that.
I think it's probably mic position, honestly. Like maybe you just didn't have the mic close enough to your mouth for the first couple episodes.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like I don't think you said, like I haven't noticed your voice change in person very much.
I feel like I am. Audience, if you think my voice has changed,
Sure.
let us know in the comments.
Do it.
Let us know in the comments.
Here's a fun thing. I
Okay.
Googled podcast segment generator. and I
God.
couldn't find one, but I did find an article that says 20 podcast segment ideas.
Okay, yeah, let's go through these.
Okay,
I like this.
They're not
I
good.
Like this.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of them.
Okay, let's do
This sounds like
I guess.
this sounds like when you potty.
Well, this is
I think Potty
proto
made
potty.
this.
Yeah, this
Um,
seems like Oh yeah, I do see editorial opinion potty. So
Well,
Opinion piece from algorithm. That's funny.
using a different blog algorithm
Right.
generator.
Yeah.
That is
It's
beautiful.
a diagraph colossus of algorithms.
so the reason I bring this up is because I'm reading through this list of 20, and two of them that are right next to each other. One is plug your favorite products, and the next one is
What the fuck?
and the next one is shout out your favorite brands.
That's insane.
Yeah, this is
One-
crazy.
That is
Who wrote this? Potty?
Let's call her out.
Yeah, I think it is potty.
Holy shit, Potty. What
Potty,
the fuck
good
is
for
going on with
you.
this?
Let's not
You get in the back, Potty?
let's not call out the lady who wrote this for like $20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
The
she
Fiverr submission.
Yeah, it's like we need an article. We need an article. Write
Yeah.
a quick article about
This is
the things you like in
A BuzzFeed refugee somewhere else on the internet now.
Help.
What else is on this list?
Play
Yeah.
a trivia game.
God.
Do a social media minute.
What is that even?
So that our entire episodes are social media hours.
I guess that's probably true.
Yeah, that's true. Include a quick tutorial.
Hey,
Of what?
All right, let's do it. What's the tutorial we can do right here?
Over only an audio
Yeah,
medium?
only an audio medium. Fuck this fight.
What are you going to do? Tutorial?
All right, step 1, take your hand.
All right, hand
Okay,
is taken.
I'm doing it.
Okay, now step 2, take your other hand and put them together like this.
It's going to be hard
Yeah,
for me.
explain
I'm
what
holding
this
a
is.
microphone
This
right
is
now.
an audio podcast.
Yeah. I can't really do that.
Okay, so take your hand.
Take your right hand.
Okay.
Your right hand. Your fingers are together, a vertical line, like you're waving at somebody. Then you're gonna take your other hand, same position, and you're gonna touch the little parts, like the little
The
web,
little
The little
parts?
parts.
the webbed part together.
Okay, we're taking which webbed part?
Yeah,
There's a
which
lot
web
of
part?
web
The
parts.
web between the thumb and the index
There you
finger.
go. Okay.
You're gonna touch those together.
Okay.
And then you're gonna close your hand. Congratulations, you touched your hands together.
Okay. Thank you, Potty.
Thank you, potty generated.
That was a great tutorial.
Oh, that was good. What's next on this list, Jacob?
What's next on the list, man?
Jacob's broken.
I think
Jacob-
we're all broken right now.
Jacob was his Dunkin' Donuts water and his fucking can of White Claw.
You drank a
And-
White Claw
yeah.
this morning?
Yeah.
Hell
it's
yeah,
so
brother.
funny.
Cheers.
Why do you think this podcast is what it is today?
Oh, God.
Okay, hit me with the next one. Let's go, Jakeb.
Share a preview of upcoming or premium content.
Hey,
Actually, let's
Minimum
do that.
minimum.
I've started to create the Patreon. By episode 30, we will have a Patreon. You will not be expected to subscribe to it, dear listener. It's only for
You will be
people-
required.
No, it's
we do not expect anything
It is
but your
only-
obedience.
only if you have extra money and you would love to throw a couple dollars our way to cover some operating costs. Maybe we can make some T-shirts or something. There will be a bonus episode if you subscribe. Everything will be listed later, and there'll be another announcement. But we've done the thing from the list.
Yeah, we've done a
Awesome.
thing. Okay, our
next.
podcast is improving. Okay.
Next,
Episode 30 that will happen.
include a call to action.
Like and subscribe.
Share with a friend. That's what I would actually
Oh
say.
yeah,
instead.
share with a friend. Do you have
Just send it to someone.
do you
Don't
have a best
send any context.
Yeah. Send it to someone. It could be a friend if you like this podcast. If you dislike this podcast, send it to an enemy.
Yes.
When you're at home and you go to sleep, just turn your volume down and just
Run the
play.
playlist.
Just play the whole thing.
Start
Yeah.
from the beginning and then play it. Call that action.
That's the call to action.
Seriously, do that for real.
Do it.
We need 4,000 hours to get partnered on YouTube. It's going to take a long time for that to happen.
How many hours are we at now? 2?
No, we're at a couple hundred,
Oh,
Whoa.
I think.
that's more than I thought.
Somewhere around there.
That's
I mean,
more
the
than I
episodes are like an hour long. And if like 10 people listen to them, that's 10.
Yeah, I mean that's still
Yeah.
more than I thought. Yeah,
One of these other ones says play a trivia game. I think state your opinion fulfills that.
yeah, that counts.
Is it a game?
It's a play a trivial game.
It's certainly as fun as a game.
Thank you, Xander. That was good. That was good.
Okay.
Tell an inspirational story or quote.
We've
Either
never
of you,
done that.
You guys know anything inspirational that's happened to you and or been said to you?
I
body
saw.
hurts.
Okay, here's what I saw.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking you this morning. I'm going into Walker Nolan. This morning, I was journaling in a coffee shop.
Was it your dream journal?
The beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
It was my it was my day journal. It was my daily devotional actually, and the sun shined on the page as it was a beautiful day.
Beautiful.
And in walks a man and his 3-legged dog, and the dog was panting and immediately laid on the ground. And I thought to myself, if that dog can wake up, so can I for the Lord.
Wow. And the man that walked in, the lead singer of Alice in Chains.
He was.
Isn't that guy dead?
I don't know. I just know the album cover with a 3-legged dog.
All right, what's next on the list? That
Okay.
was inspirational.
That was
I
inspirational.
feel inspired. Now, another one. Listen, fun facts. Let's state your opinion.
Fun
Let's state
fact,
your
I saw a
opinion.
3-legged dog this morning.
Very good.
Last one that I could see here. Take listener requests. This is a real one. Fans, if you want us to do a segment, you want us to talk
Yeah.
about some news, you want us to spice things up, maybe sit in a different order,
There's an email at the bottom of the description of what you're currently watching.
you can also tweet us.
Yeah.
Yeah, do
Anyone independently.
Text Jake directly.
You could text me. Go back and find my phone number in like episode 16 or something.
I think
We
you're right.
have received a text. In fact,
In
Jakeb
fact-
received.
A birthday text. Shout out to our mystery fan who
Whoa.
said happy birthday in response to our last podcast. I did not reply to you yet, but I will send you a response text today.
Thank you.
I don't think I even texted Jake happy birthday.
Yeah, I did.
That is correct.
I saw you in person though, like the day after.
Yeah.
I didn't text you.
Well, I know everyone was upset about the Queen dying.
I was. Thank you.
Oh yeah,
And 9/11 was immediately after. You were sandwiched between two very tragic events.
great weekend.
I fucking adore seeing videos of Irish people celebrating the Queen's
Oh, yeah,
Day.
man.
It's so funny.
It's the most Irish I've felt in my entire life, bro.
It's so funny.
I'm just a fucking white dude from Kansas, but I felt Irish that week.
It's so funny. Joe Biden just like happened to like passing a bill that says IRA around the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
He passed a bill?
Well, like the infrastructure.
It was just titled IRA.
IRA.
It wasn't like a jab.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Intentionally, I don't
jab, but like the timing of it, and like so, like news segments will be like the Queen's death is blah 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 blah. And
Also,
then
it was the start kickoff for football, so there was a
Yeah.
lot of football. Like, we're so excited immediately after.
Hey, you guys are smart.
I don't think so, but
I am smart.
Okay. Why does Britain want Northern Ireland?
I never really looked much into this film.
I mean, because they have had it, and I mean they want Ireland too,
They're like that's an economic base and shit and resources and people like that is.
Yeah, but like the whole world is like agreed. You probably shouldn't be doing that.
I mean, the
right?
whole world agrees that India shouldn't have been a British colony,
And it's not now.
well,
The thing.
like all this stuff is so like recent. Like apartheid was in the 90s, man. Like this stuff's happening everywhere. Like there's an apartheid state in Israel right now. Like the Palestinians that's an apartheid state. It doesn't matter what the consensus is. It's whoever has money and guns.
I get why.
Why?
Oh, I get why people want the Gaza Strip and stuff.
Why? I don't understand it.
The
very well.
Rock, the Dome, all the cultural history,
Yeah, but who cares?
the religious people.
Yeah, get over it.
So I get that to an extent. Not that I'd want it, but I
Sure.
get why they want it. I don't get Ireland. Like, what do you want from
Ireland's lit, dude. What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, it seems like it's causing more problems than anything. The Northern Ireland thing. Are they still blowing stuff up, car
IRA?
bombs and stuff.
No.
I think they've moved more into like criminal stuff.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
mean
straight criminal
they got
things.
like smoked out pretty easy.
Sucks.
Yeah.
So like there's like a thing of control. I'm sure we're fucking uneducated Americans speculating on it.
About like the Ireland thing.
Yeah. It seems pointless now in
Yeah.
our day and age because it is pointless now in our day and age as we've like just kind of moved away from
So
that.
if like in 1 week, one of Charles's very first act as king was Ireland, take the northern part back. Do you think that he would get approval from the world?
No, because he's not.
Yeah.
He doesn't control that.
Yeah.
Well, he could try.
Well, like
He could say it.
the thing with the monarchy is that they're not supposed to get involved in the politics of the country.
So why do they exist?
That's a great question.
That is a great question.
That's a question burning the minds of millions across the globe. Why does the monarchy exist? Except being a symbolic figurehead for racism and colonialism around the world.
It's so silly to me. Like, well, just fucking renounce it, dude. Like, what are you like?
Yeah. I mean, but
Like, you're still gonna be fucking
these fucking
rich.
pathetic British people will like kill themselves if they do that.
It's insane to me.
Also, and this is real, if Charles or whoever up and decided We're done with the royalness. We're done being rich and powerful and royal and the monarchy.
They'll still be rich and powerful.
Right. Well, if we're done being the
Right.
monarchs, who then will live in the palace?
Burn it to the ground.
Burn it to the ground. Make it a fucking museum, or
Make it a shelter.
make it a shelter. Let the countries that they stole from steal from the palace. Like have an open
Remove
house.
all artifacts from the British Museum. Return them to their country of origin.
Yes.
I would like King Charles III if he did that, but he won't and he can't.
Do they have power to do anything other than give money to people that out of their own pocket?
And it's not out of their pocket.
Right. What? Wait, what?
It's taxpayer money.
They're funded by taxes?
Yeah.
So
What?
like the monarchy owns the land of England, and the government pays them money.
Yeah. It's
What?
yeah. You didn't know this?
I had no idea that's
Yes.
how that worked.
Yes.
That's
They're
crazy.
just landholders.
That's awesome for them. That
It's like-
I've
it's like-
converted
never
another
give that up.
loyalist.
It's like max level landlord shit.
yeah, I was 100%. They own a country. That's fucking sick.
What do you think a monarch is?
Yeah, that's the point.
Well, I
That's-
thought. Well,
that's what
I know
the
a
king
monarch is like they. Well, they don't have power to tell people what to do. I thought they were stripped of all power, and they just had like heritage money that they were just like trust fund. They kept
Nah.
They
passing.
do that too, but
Right.
they're also paid money for the land they quote unquote own that the British government uses.
That's why
How do I get a country? That's fucking awesome.
you kill millions of people and enslave millions others.
Oh,
That's how you get a country.
And then my grandkids will be happy.
No, they won't. They'll be incest babies
Yeah.
just trying to swallow their spit.
I can't lift it. I can't lift your phone. What do I do? What do I do? I can't be
The queen
bothered
was
to
married to
move
her
this thing.
cousin. I don't know if we brought that up in the last episode.
It's so fucking weird.
Yeah, I
She
think
died
we
as
did.
she lived.
Yeah, I
in
think-
bed with family.
Because you made the point, I think, that it's like technically third cousins, but really like they're.
I think they're first cousins.
Well, no, I think they're technically third cousins, but because of all the interbreeding from
Oh,
the
that's-
Habsburgs, it's a lot more.
The twisted tree. Who knows? Yeah, fuck the royals.
Fuck the royals. You know what?
People are getting arrested. That's the thing that like
It's
I hate.
insane.
Like, it's like what? Why? What? Why
Like
are
there's
you-
that kid who just pointed out that Prince Andrew was a pedophile and
Oh, right.
immediately got arrested. Like that's
Yeah. Like what are we doing? What I've loved the most, I think, is the Irish soccer fans
yeah.
chanting
Lizzie's dead.
Lizzie's in a
dead.
box. Lizzie's in a box.
So great.
It's great.
You know, it is one of the things I am happy to be an American for, because like we can just say it. I like fuck it. Like
Yeah.
who cares?
I guess that is true. That is true.
You know?
Freedom of speech, baby. We invented it.
Destiny got banned off Twitter.
Ooh, that's the omniliberal, right?
Yeah.
That was his name. What did he get banned for? And more hate speech?
Hate speech, ban evasion. That's like his third account on Twitter that he's been banned for.
Because he
Okay.
had his original Destiny account that got banned, right?
Yeah.
And then he was under the omniliberal, and everyone's just like, yeah,
I think
that's
there
him.
was one between, and the omniliberal was like anonymous for a long time,
Right.
and then he recently, when he was like going hard on hating Keffels, which I think that story is pretty much wrapped up, but Kiwi Farms bounced a couple more times to a Russian domain and then a Chinese domain, and both of those are down currently. So, but Destiny was a big Kiwi Farms guy.
Really?
Yeah,
I don't fully understand Destiny. at
Destiny's
all.
just he's just
I
like
felt
he's
I
a
used to-
grifter that played the left side, and he's
Yeah.
running out of options now.
Okay, because like I
Yeah.
remember back in the olden days.
When he was a StarCraft guy.
Yeah, when I was a StarCraft guy, that's how I was introduced to him, and I thought like he was never a great player, but
He's entertaining. He's
he was
yeah.
fun and entertaining at the time to watch. And the more you got to know him, you realize he's like, oh, this guy's really pathetic. But so you know, he always leaned a little more left at those times. So like it was kind of
Yeah.
fascinating to because like I watched him then and I was like, okay, whatever. Like he a little left streamer, playing StarCraft. It was a little entertaining, and then he got less entertaining as I grew up.
yeah.
And then I just stopped paying attention. Then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, to me, in my perspective, he came out of nowhere again, just as like this political, like I can say the N word, I can do like all these things, whatever guy.
Sure.
And I was like, okay, he's really fallen off. And then he just kept going even more like insane routes. And just like he'll have these debates where he's just like he'll just talk over you, and then he I know a lot of facts, and I blah, blah, blah.
FBI crime statistics.
Oh yeah,
Oh, is he one of those guys?
I think so.
I'm just assuming. I've never
Those
seen.
guys are so pathetic.
I've never seen a picture of this guy. I don't know any videos of
Yeah.
this Destiny man.
We've talked about him before.
I've heard this discussion.
Yeah.
I know of Destiny's Child.
I know
He's
Destiny
not.
game.
He is not. He is not Destiny's Child.
He's just run. He's been playing like I'm a leftist, maybe. I'm a free speech advocate, maybe. He's been
Gotcha.
playing one of those games where like he just wants to be he wants to be an independent,
Mm-hmm.
and much like
You guys-
almost every other independent in the country, you are just right wing.
Yeah.
That's what that means. To be independent means you're right wing.
Tell that to the senator from Vermont.
Okay, I will.
Bernie Sanders.
He's not an independent. He's a Democratic senator.
No, he's independent.
Yeah,
Technically, he's
he's-
considered independent.
He considers himself independent as part of the Democratic Party,
Okay, but he's part of the Democratic Party.
but he is independent.
yeah, but like
okay, we can argue dumbass semantics on
he's
that.
introduced as the independent senator from Vermont.
Okay.
Whenever he wrestles and stuff, you know.
Gotcha. We got you.
We got you, Colt.
You remember the guy that was running
Own
for
the libs.
Democratic presidency last run around? That guy?
Fucking owned.
Oh,
Colt got
Joseph?
owned. Pete Buttigieg.
Oh my.
Beto O'Rourke.
Yeah, Destiny's about to he's about to be on.
Do you guys
Just
Super
right-wing.
deplatformed.
You guys know? This guy. Actually, I've seen a picture. I've seen this guy before.
Yeah.
I sent a
Like he
photo
was
of him in
big on the
group
internet
chat,
a little bit.
Do you guys know his real name?
Steve Bonnell.
Is Steven?
Yeah, those are
Yeah.
both right. Stephen Kenneth Bonnell the second.
He used to be
Yeah.
a carpet cleaner.
He's friends with Nick Fuentes.
Oh, why would you be friends with that little dirt worm?
He's friends with Sneeko.
Oh, like he is just truly a piece of shit then.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
He's a bad dude.
Y'all remember?
Let's get
have
him
we
on the
talked-
pod.
No, fuck no. I would never engage that man in a conversation. He would just irk me. I'd probably just fucking sit on him.
He's just like a debate lord. Like I even like leftists that are debate lords, like I don't fuck with that shit. Like
like Sam Cedar.
This is rhetoric.
I don't hate Sam.
This is the thing, right? This is what Socrates was fighting against. People who were like arguing for the sake of winning an argument and not necessarily
Yeah,
for like the
like-
spread of truth.
debate kids from high school. Like
I was a debate kid.
yeah, I know.
We can tell.
Flow, the form of note taking for a cross examination debate, was one of the most important things I ever learned in my life.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you learn?
Basically, the idea is that you
How to be a snarky asshole. I'm
no,
kidding.
yeah. When you listen to someone else talk, and I've taken this into like serious emotional conversations
Sure.
and arguments that I've had in my life.
Sure,
and
that's
I've done
very
this.
pleasant for the other people.
It is. It's actually resolved way easier this way. Basically,
Sure.
when we let the other person talk, and what you do is you write notes and you write a line and then leave a big gap and write the next thing that you hear from them and leave a big gap. Then after they're done talking, you can go back point by point and kind of respond to it in that little gap you left in the paragraph. You got a couple of minutes to like fill it out, and then
Right.
you can respond to everything that they said point by point by point by point, and then they do the same to you. So that way, every single thing that you talk about is actually referred to and responded to.
This seems incredibly unpleasant to do in a normal conversation.
It wasn't. It's not a normal. Like I've done it before, like with fights that I've had with people and stuff, and then it turns out working. Like instead of just
That's
like
maybe
getting
okay.
emotional and arguing about it, we follow each point that we have, and we were able to discuss it.
I've taken every single one of your points that you've given as to why you want to break up, and I have a follow-up question. I smell bad. Well, have you ever thought that possibly your perspective of smell is different than other people's perspectives of smell?
Checkmate,
Have you-
libtard.
I've cheated on you. Well, if we take into that maybe ethical non-monogamy is the right way to go, then I might actually be in the right, and you are holding me to unjust demands.
This is very funny, but also I don't want people walking away from this experience thinking that notes are bad. Notes are good. It's good to take notes. It's good
What
to take
I
notes.
think
I
what-
went
I
to
think-
college.
No, I'm not saying notes aren't bad, and I think it's fine to do that. I don't know if sometimes that wouldn't be a little annoying if in the middle of an emotional conversation.
Well, the thing is it's about perspective as well, because like, in the real version of it, if the girlfriend says, I want to break up, here's why, and I'm like, okay, I guess we're taking notes. If for some reason I'm holding that, she says you smell bad, you don't have to win the argument. You just say, oh, I concede that. Yeah, I do smell bad. Sorry, I will work on this. You cheated on me. Well, that's fair. Can't really, I don't have an argument against that, but you did say it. I just want to address that I heard it and that you are right about it.
Okay, that's a different way of that I was taking this conversation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you don't have to be an asshat.
Yeah.
That just seems like normal. I don't know. That just seems like normal conversation then.
I don't know if I would
that's how
respond to it very well.
It's
But
about
I think it's more of a person-to-person thing.
It's about the ability to respond to every single point that they've made, because a lot of the times whenever you just have big arguments with somebody, you're either talking over each other and a lot of stuff gets blown past, or you do let it happen as like chunk you talking, then a chunk of me talking, paragraph, and a lot of stuff doesn't get responded to there. It's really easy to be overwhelmed by all the information and you only have a few points to respond to. This method helps you respond to every single thing, so that way at the end of the conversation, every issue has been addressed and talked about, and you have, the best path going forward.
You should have used this method earlier with Dilly Dally and Ron Death Santa.
Did somebody say my name?
Get out of here!
Oh,
Get out of here!
I don't know, like, if I've ever is probably not right. I don't think I've had, like, a long argument with someone in a long time.
This is also true, I think.
Yeah. Like, I don't think I've had, like, I can't remember one for, like, years. Okay.
You want to...
That's cool.
I mean, it's
How many
because
arguments
there's
have-
nobody in my life. That's why.
I have people in my
We'll
life.
argue with you if you want.
Yeah.
Who are you arguing with?
Yeah, who are you
Jacob?
arguing with?
Islam, based or cringe?
You want to leave it in that time? Sure.
Oh boy, the whole Destiny thing, because you mentioned the FBI statistics bit, and that reminds me of when JonTron went from beloved YouTube star to just like
skull measuring guy.
So I was like, what the
Skull measuring, like dip?
No,
Skull. That's good.
I genuinely heard that. I thought that's what you meant.
No, like measuring of the skull.
Skull. Got it.
Yeah.
The skull, the thing.
There's something about the Kansas accent that I do not understand.
It's not an accent. I don't think I would. Do I have an accent? I mean,
no, it's pretty neutral to me.
I think so. Kansas accent.
It's just East Texas people.
Howdy, y'all.
Clean your ears, bro.
East Texas people are a little
Gross.
dumb.
Hey, actually, isn't sticking Q-tips in your ear bad?
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a myth.
Well, I heard that doing it was a myth.
I've literally been told by doctors not to do that.
And you trust your doctors?
Yeah,
you
there's
trust
like-
the
I'm
scientists?
sure it is. I think you could probably do it safely. I think
you-
if
I
you're
mean, like,
a
I'm
dumbass,
sure.
it'll
Oh, you
hurt
put a condom on it.
But it's like
do it.
if you're
That's
if
right.
you're presented like these two options, like just use like a little bit of this liquid and it like cleans it up and just pops out, and you end up with much better hearing after, or a Q-tip where you're just mashing the goo deeper into your ear.
But what if I have bad allergies and need to scratch the inside of my ears sometimes?
I don't know if you should do that with a Q-tip.
I don't go deep.
You know, you stick it in there.
Listen.
Stick it in here.
I'm not gonna stab myself in the brain, Like I have
How cool
I have
would that be,
enough
though?
control
How
to
cool would
not
that
just
be,
like
though?
burst my eardrum if I'm cleaning my ear.
I think
Like I'm
it'd be
not
sick.
a 4-year-old child just like jamming things into my
That's
my
what
holes. You know?
Every person who has hurt themselves with a Q-tip says, they're like, I ain't no fucking idiot. I ain't gonna fuck my ear up. No doctor's gonna tell me what to do.
They got to take them off shelves if they want me to stop. That's what I think.
They should
There's
put them
other-
behind the lock thing, like where they have,
Yeah.
like
They got to put them with the
expensive-
cigarettes.
Q-tip. Oh my God. The Q-tip. And they're taking away our Q-tips. Oh my God.
The Second Amendment protects my right to have a Q-tip in my own home.
I'm gonna start walking around with Q-tips in my ears at all times. Just
So if you fall over, it's
Yeah.
just over.
yeah,
Cool.
That's sick.
That's pretty
Yeah.
smart.
that'll be cool.
That's
That'll be
cool.
my new thing.
So yeah, if someone gets mad at you, they can just go head slap.
Yeah,
And
I mean, they can already do that.
Well, this
And it
would
hurt-
kill them.
And it would hurt pretty bad.
yeah. I would
You ever
kill.
done like the like you slap both the ears of a person?
like the Three Stooges? Like
That's like if the Three Stooges makes it look funny. It's actually very painful.
You guys ever
Yeah.
been
Like
in
it
a,
fucks up your like
Yeah,
your
for sure.
disorients you real bad.
You guys ever been in a
discombobulate.
human on human fist fight?
No, I usually just use my words and run away.
Yeah, I don't know. You fight your brother or whatever, but I don't know. if
Not
that
this
counts.
guy.
Really?
Doesn't have a brother.
I'm an only child.
Oh well.
That was
Yeah.
obvious.
Yeah. No, I've never had like a real fist fight. I've never had a reason to.
I wanna.
Okay, you want to fight me?
Let's do it.
Do you
Oh.
think you could fight me?
Yeah, but I mean, but just because of weight class differences, I
How
think
much do you weigh?
245. No, sorry, 250.
And he also
I
has
mean, I'm
like,
220.
Yeah, but he has reach on you.
I do have reach
on me. No, you don't.
Yeah, I'm like
Stand
way
up.
taller than you.
Stand
You're
up
not
right now.
way taller than me.
Stand next to each other.
I don't have shoes on, and I gotta say this is probably at least 6 inches.
Yeah, this
6 inches. I think you have a
Bro's gonna
a
fuck
skewed,
you up,
a
Colt.
skewed vision of
Colt.
what 6 inches is,
Colt,
my guy.
Jakeb's gonna fuck you up.
You think so?
Oh yeah,
I
without
think
a
it'd be
doubt.
a hard fight. I think I could do okay.
I didn't realize. I think in theory we could get meet weights. I could drop probably like 20 pounds.
I need to cut weight too.
Okay, well in that case I got to cut a lot more.
Yeah.
I think in theory we could do it, but no, this is a challenge to our fans.
I would fight at 185 if I fought probably.
Without seeing a picture of these two people, who would win in a fight?
Oh, that's not what I meant. What I meant is this
That's
is a
what I
challenge.
meant.
This is a challenge to our fans. Fight me. I want someone to fight me.
That's right.
I
If
have
you
boxing
see-
gloves. I have tape. I have a mouth guard. I'm ready to fucking go.
If we ever achieve 100 Patreon subscribers, we will throw a fight night for everybody and our friends.
We'll put up a
fight
boxing
Jakeb.
ring in here.
Yeah.
That's right, America. If you see Jakeb on the street, you officially have his consent to punch him in the face.
Well, you
think
can
that was
punch me.
established.
Punch me in the back of the head if you want. I don't give a
Whoa.
shit.
Fucking shoot him on the
Shoot me.
street.
Shoot me. Shoot me with a gun. Oh, I'm so scared of a gun. Ooh, wow. You need a gun to protect yourself. Why don't you fight me? Why don't you fucking fight me? Why don't you come beat me up? Huh? I bet you can't do it, fans. My name is Jake.
Did you ever do any like martial arts or anything?
A little bit.
I did wrestling a lot.
I'll
I'll take you down. I'm gonna take you down and choke you out. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do a gentleman's fight.
What do you mean?
What's a gentleman's fight to you, Jakeb?
Fencing.
Fencing? Yeah.
Fencing, he's got you.
Maybe.
I did a little bit of kung fu for like a year in college, and then what else did I do? I did some kickboxing last year. I did for
That's
about
cool.
6 months. Did some kickboxing with Nick.
Oh, you probably
Connected.
kick my ass if you do kickboxing.
No, you have that.
I did it right as I stopped window cleaning because I needed to
that's
stay in
right.
shape.
Yeah, you
and
wanted-
then the coach moved to Houston.
What an asshole.
Should we all go do judo?
No. Other than yelling judo chop.
I just
whenever
want to fit in with all the other podcasters in Austin who do judo.
Oh, like
I
Joe?
didn't know that was a
sorry.
subgenre.
Jiu-jitsu.
Jiu-jitsu, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I mean,
yeah.
everybody does it.
Everyone does jiu-jitsu.
I didn't know
Danny
that.
Brown does jiu-jitsu.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Joe?
Joe does. I mean, yeah. Joe's like the jiu-jitsu guy.
I think we should start calling it Jewish jitsu.
It's not spelled that way.
So that's been Mouse Out of Wedlock. I am, of course, Xander. You can find me at ZanFrancisco69 on Twitter. Jacob.
My name is Jake White. You can find me on Venmo at TheJakeb. You can also beat me up if you see me on the street.
Okay.
Well, you can try. I'm going to hit back. Little
right.
fucking punk, I swear to
I
God.
don't think you will. I think you'll win.
I'll hit him right in the fucking body.
This is Colt. You can follow me, Colt45Joyce on Twitter. Follow the show at MouseOutWed on Twitter. If you're looking for more video content, find Mouse Out Wed. Found.
If you're looking for more video content, check out Mouse Out of Wedlock's YouTube channel at Mouse Out of Wedlock.
And also, everyone should be...
Good Evening's coming back. Watch that on my channel if you want.
And Venomum's coming back. Watch that on our...
Wherever Xander puts it.
Wherever I put it.
What's up, Jake?
Research autoerotic asphyxiation. It's pretty cool.
Don't do that.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.